Hello, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to your Yoganuary challenge. We are on day 22 today, and today we're going to work through another mandala style flow. So when we're doing these mandala flows, we're really working with moving around the mat and changing where we're facing throughout the flow. I invite you here to tune into your breath, using your breath as that fluidity that you can bring into the positions. And also just to have a little bit of fun with it. It's a little bit of a funkier flow. So allow yourself to explore, see and feel what feels good for you. And yeah, have a little bit of fun with yoga. So without any further ado, grab yourself some comfortable clothes, a mat, and let's get started. We're going to start off in a kneeling position at the back of the mat. You can start by taking some shoulder rolls. So as you next inhale, bring the shoulders all the way up towards the ears and exhaling to roll them back. We're going for 3 rounds. Inhaling to bring them up. Exhaling to roll them back. 1 more round. And exhaling to release. Switch the direction, this time pulling the shoulders back and then curling them forwards. Pulling them back. And curling forwards. 1 more round. Slowly bring all the way back through center, finding a neutral spine. And as we next inhale, we're going to reach the hands all the way up as we lift our hips and our glutes off our heels. You can keep your toes untucked, or if you want to tuck them, you can. We inhale, reaching into the fingertips. As you exhale, twisting, reaching your left hand back, right hand forwards. Inhale through center. Exhale to twist towards the right, reaching the right hand back. Inhale through center. Exhale, reaching into the back hand. Left hand reaches back. Inhale through center. Once more, right hand reaches all the way back. We inhale through center. As you next exhale, if your toes aren't ready, tuck your toes. We're sweeping the hands all the way back and then pressing back into our Uttanasana, forward fold, back of the mat. Inhaling for your Ardha Uttanasana. Exhaling to fold. And as you next inhale, vertebrae by vertebrae, come all the way to standing, reaching your crown of the head, bend the hands all the way up, palms meet. Exhaling, come all the way down through heart center, releasing across your sides in your Tadasana. We inhale to reach the hands all the way back up once again. Take a little micro bend in the knees, so not locking the knees. We're going back for those twists, this time standing, reaching the left hand back. Inhaling through center. Exhaling, right hand back, left hand forwards. Inhale through center. Really reaching into the fingertips. We go for once more on each side. Inhaling through center. Exhale, hands reach all the way out. Inhale once again through center. As you next exhale, folding forwards, hinging from the hips, Uttanasana. Inhale for your Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, hands come down to the mat. We're walking all the way towards our downward facing dog, pressing into the hands, into the feet as we send the hips all the way up towards the ceiling. Take a round of breath. As you next inhale, we're going to lift the right leg once again, 3-legged dog. Exhaling, gaze comes forward, big step forward, right foot comes in between the 2 hands. We're dropping the left knee this time as we lift up, Anjaneyasana. Inhaling in Anjaneyasana, exhaling, sweeping the right hand back, left hand reaches forward, twisted Anjaneyasana. You can stay here. If you want to play with tipping it back, releasing the right hand down towards the left thigh. So you reach the left hand up and over, squeezing your glutes, inhaling. As we exhale, cartwheel the hands both to the inside of the right foot. We're going to turn the left toes towards the right side of the mat. Right hand stays on the mat. We inhale into the side angle variation on our knees. Inhaling, reaching that left hand up. As you exhale, slowly come up. We're in a gate pose variation or warrior 2 variation. Inhale here as you exhale, releasing left hand down to the mat. Turn your right toes. We're coming to a side plank variation. Reaching the right hand all the way up and over. Inhale. As you exhale, gaze comes down to the left hand. Right hand comes down to meet the left. Turning onto your right toes, you turn that left knee in towards the center. We're pressing into the left toes as we send the left foot all the way back, three-legged dog. Inhale. We exhale, big step forward. Left foot comes in between the two hands. Dropping the right knee this time as we inhale, Anjaneyasana. As you next exhale, twisted Anjaneyasana, reaching the left hand back, right hand forwards. Either staying here or on your next exhale, tipping it back as you reach the right hand up, squeezing your glutes to protect your lower back. Take an inhale. As we exhale, cartwheel the hands, come down to the inside of the left foot. We're going to turn the right toes so that they're coming towards the right side of the mat. Left hand stays on the mat as we reach the left hand stays on the mat as we lift the right hand up. Inhale. As you exhale, slowly come up to your warrior two variation. We've got our left knee bent and facing towards the back of the mat. Inhale, we exhale, slowly release. Right hand comes down to the mat, turning your left toes to face the side of the mat. We reach the left hand up and over in our side plank variation, reaching towards the top of the mat. Feel the expansion across your side body. And as you next exhale, both hands come down towards the front of the mat, turning to lift your left heel. Bring that right knee to center, tucking the left toes as we send it all the way back, three-legged dog. Exhaling to lower the foot all the way down, downward facing dog. We work through this flow once more. Inhaling, we lift the left leg, three-legged dog. Exhaling, gaze comes forward, step left foot in between the two hands. We drop the right knee, lifting the hands up, Anjaneyasana. Inhale in Anjaneyasana. Exhale to twist, reaching the left hand back. Inhale, feel that expansion across your chest. As you exhale, optional, dropping it back as you reach the left hand towards the right thigh. Reaching the right hand up and over, squeezing your glutes and your abs. As you next exhale, both of the hands come to the inside of the left foot, cartwheeling them down towards the mat. Turn your right toes towards the left side, left hand stays on the mat. We reach the right hand up. Inhale. As you exhale, lifting up to your warrior two variation. Inhale here as we exhale, dropping it back. Right hand comes down to the mat. Turn your left toes, they're facing the side of the mat. Maybe this time lifting the left leg up. Inhale. As you exhale, slowly turning to face the front of the mat, turning to face the back of the mat, turning your right knee in towards your center, and then dropping the left toes. We send it all the way back, three-legged dog. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, big step forward. Right foot comes in between the two hands. Drop your left knee. We inhale for Anjaneyasana. Inhale in Anjaneyasana. Exhale, opening up towards the side of the mat as you reach the right hand back. Optional tip back here. If you want, squeezing your glutes and your abs, reaching that left hand up and over. We inhale and exhale, cartwheel the hands, come to the inside of the right foot. We're turning the left toes towards the left side of the mat. Right hand stays on the mat as we reach the left hand up. Inhale, engaging your core, pressing up to this warrior two variation. Our gaze is towards the back of the mat. And as you next exhale, slowly drop that left hand down to the mat, slow and controlled as you turn your right toes to face the side. Maybe once again, lifting the right leg up, engaging your core. As you next exhale, gaze comes to the top of the mat, right hand comes to the mat, turning your left knee so that your toes are in line with your body, and then tucking the right toes. We send it all the way back, downward facing dog. Three-legged downward facing dog. And then exhale, downward facing dog. As you next inhale, we're going to reach the right leg all the way up. Three-legged dog, reaching into that back heel. Inhale. We exhale, gaze comes forward, big step forward. Bring your right foot in between the two hands. Inhale for your low lunge, squeezing the shoulder blades to lift your gaze in your chest. And then coming all the way up, high lunge, we're pressing into the back heel. Inhale here. We're going to work a little bit on our balance. As you next inhale, straighten your front leg, coming to your high pyramid. Inhale. We exhale, cactus out the arms, coming down through your lunge. Inhaling to straighten and reach it up. Exhaling, cactusing out the arms, bending into the legs. Inhale to lift and reach. Exhaling to bend. Inhaling once again to lift and reach. Exhaling, we meet in our high lunge. Back knee is bent, arms are cactusing out. Inhale here. As you exhale, release the hands behind the back, interlacing the fingers. Squeeze your shoulder blades as you pull the hands away from your body, maybe lifting your gaze up. We exhale, slowly bring your gaze towards your right big toe. We're straightening the back leg as we reach the hands all the way back and up. Feeling that expansion, we're in our humble warrior. Take another inhale. As you next exhale, slowly release the hands. We're going to bring the left hand down to the mat, keeping the right hand moving all the way up and over. Easy twist. Inhale in your easy twist. Exhale, drop the left knee, engaging your core, reaching the right hand back. We're moving up to our twisted Anjaneyasana. Inhale in your twisted Anjaneyasana. Exhale, cartwheel the hands, come down to frame the front foot. Inhale to lift your chest. Exhale, sending the hips back, half splits as you straighten the right leg as much as possible. Inhaling to lift your gaze. Exhaling, rocking back forward, plant that left hand once again, lift your left knee, easy twist, right hand reaches up towards the sky. Inhale, easy twist. Exhale, both hands come down towards the mat, walking to the side of the mat, Prasarita Padottanasana, wide-legged forward fold. Inhaling to lift halfway, exhaling to fold. Inhaling to lift once again. Exhaling, walking the hands towards the back of the mat, framing the left foot, turning your toes to face the left side of the mat. Generous bend in your left knee. We're coming all the way up, high lunge, facing the back of the mat, pressing into your back heel. Take an inhale. As we exhale, twisted high lunge as you reach the left hand back, right hand forwards. Take another inhale. And exhale to release. Both hands reach all the way up. Inhale as we exhale, palms meet, coming down through heart center. We're going to move to our warrior three. Slowly bring the weight into the left leg as you gently start lifting the right leg up. Inhaling in your warrior three. Exhaling, we're going to twist, taking our twisted half moon. So start flexing the back toes. As you release your right hand down to the mat, maybe lifting and opening the left hand all the way up. Inhaling, feeling that strength, breathing into your twist. As you exhale, bring both of the hands down to the mat. We're going to fold over the left leg, coming to our standing splits. Inhale in your standing splits. Exhale, big step back, low lunge, reaching your chest all the way forwards by squeezing the shoulder blades. Exhaling, long pyramid pose, sending your hips back. You can always walk the hands closer to the body, and you can lift your toes here for that extra stretch across your calves. So you next inhale, lift your gaze, rocking it back forwards, low lunge once again. Inhale, so you next exhale, we're turning to our Skandasana, facing the left side of the mat. You can keep the left heel lifted, turning maybe to lift your right toes, or you can also bring the left heel down to the mat. We're squeezing the shoulder blades. Wherever we are, we want a long spine. Hands can be on the mat or at your heart center. Take another inhale. As we exhale, gaze comes towards the right foot, towards the top of the mat, pressing with or without your hands into your left foot. We're going to come all the way to meet in our easy twist. Left hand's on the mat, right hand reaches up. Inhale. As you exhale, both hands come down to the mat, stepping your right foot back, plank pose. Knees tested or chaturanga. Upward facing dog or cobra. Squeezing your shoulder blades to lift your chest. And exhaling, downward facing dog. Take a big round of breath. We're going to move to the other side. Inhaling, we're gonna lift the left leg all the way up, three-legged dog. Keeping your hips square towards the mat, pushing into that left heel. Inhale. We exhale, gaze comes forward, big step forward, left foot comes in between the two hands. Inhaling for low lunge, squeezing the shoulder blades to lift your chest. As we next exhale, high lunge, reaching the hands all the way up. Inhale here. As you next exhale, start straightening both of the legs, not locking the front knee. Inhale, we exhale, bending into both knees and the arms, cactus out the arms, lowering down. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower, cactusing your arms. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Inhaling to lift. One more time, exhaling to lower, holding here for a moment. So you next exhale, release the hands, come behind the back. Take the interlace that feels a little less natural. So you interlace the hands, squeezing the shoulder blades first, then pulling hands away from your body. You next exhale, slowly bring gaze towards your left big toe, straightening your right leg, humble warrior. We're reaching hands all the way out and up. Inhaling in your humble warrior. Exhaling, slowly release the hands. Right hand comes down to the mat. Reaching the left hand all the way up. Easy twist, dropping into your hips. Inhale. We exhale, release your right knee down towards the mat. Engaging your core as you reach the left hand back, twisted and vinyasa. Inhale here. And exhale, cartwheel, the hands come down to frame the front foot. We're sending the hips back, coming to our half splits. You can lift your toes. Breathing and folding over the front leg. Inhale to lift your gaze. Exhale, rocking it back forwards, planting the right hand as we lift the right knee and the left hand. Easy twist once again. Inhale in your easy twist. We exhale, both hands come down to the mat. Walking your hands towards the side of the mat. We're coming to our forward fold, Prasarita Padottanasana. Toes are also facing the right side of the mat. Take a round of breath. Inhaling for your flat back extension. Exhaling to fold. Inhaling to lift. And this time as we exhale, hands walk towards the back of the mat, framing the right foot, generous bend in the knees, low lunge, reaching your chest forward by squeezing the shoulder blades, and then coming all the way up, high lunge. Inhale in your high lunge. As you exhale, palms meet and come down through heart center in your Anjali Mudra. We're grounding into the right toes, into the right foot, as we slowly move into our warrior three. Bring the weight forward, gently lifting your left leg all the way up. We're squeezing the shoulder blades to keep the chest lifted. You can either stay here, or if you want to play with your twisted moon, releasing your left hand down to the mat, maybe reaching the right hand and opening it up. We're trying to turn our body towards the right side of the mat. Taking an inhale, back foot is nice and active. We exhale, both hands come down towards the mat. We're folding, coming to our half splits, reaching the left leg all the way back. Exhaling, big step back. Left foot comes down towards the mat. We inhale for our high lunge. Inhaling in your high lunge. Exhaling to sweep the left hand all the way forwards, right hand back, twisted high lunge. Inhaling, opening your chest by reaching into the fingertips. We exhale, floating the left hand down to the mat, reaching the right hand up, easy twist. Inhaling. We exhale, both hands come to the inside of the foot, slowly turning our body towards the side of the mat. You can lift your heel. Wherever you are, you want to lift your chest so hands can stay on the mat. If you want to play with dropping on your heel, you can. Maybe bring the hands to heart center. You can keep your toes on the ground or lifted. Take another inhale. As we exhale, gaze comes towards the left foot. Pressing into the right foot, we're going to come all the way back to our easy twist. Left hand comes up as our right hand is grounded. Inhale in your easy twist. Exhale, both hands come down to the mat. Step it back, plank pose. Knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga as you move through your vinyasa of choice. Squeezing the shoulder blades in your cobra, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. Sending the hips all the way back. Take a round of breath. As you next inhale, come up onto your toes. Exhaling, generous bend in the knees as we drop them down towards the mat. And then slowly coming back to meet in our kneeling position once again. Reaching the crown of the head up. Breathing deep. You next inhale, reach your hands all the way up. Exhaling, we're twisting towards the left, bringing right hand to the outside of the left knee, looking over the left shoulder. Inhaling, reaching up through center. Exhaling to twist towards the right, looking over the right shoulder. Inhaling, reaching all the way up once again. This time our palms will meet up overhead, and as we exhale, bring them down to your heart center. You can soften your gaze or close your eyes. We take 3 rounds of breath. Slowing down. And giving ourselves thanks for this practice, for showing up for ourselves, for our body, our mind, our soul. As always, I thank you for allowing me to guide you through this practice. Thank you. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for this fun little funky mandala style flow. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to give the video a like and let me know your feedback down in the comments. I read through them all, and I will be continuing to put up lots of content from January onwards, not as much as once per day. So any feedback is very welcome, and if you have any suggestions, I will happily take them into account. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and we will see each other tomorrow. Thank you.